All right, so if you are like me and you have a older, shittier computer but love playing Arc Raiders, watch this video. We're going to get your game fixed, get you back in. No micro stutters, no fuck ups, no frame drops. Playing at a much higher FPS than what you are probably getting right now. And this might even benefit some of you that have much better computers than I do. For reference, I play on a EVGA RTX 2070 Super with a Ryzen 7 3700X. I have 32 gigs DDR4. What else? Sorry, my mind's blanking. I literally just filmed this whole video and desktop capture did not get any of it. I love that. We love shadow play. It's the fucking greatest. But nonetheless, let's get right into this. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is open Nvidia Control Panel. Once you are in Nvidia Control Panel, make sure you go to Manage 3D Settings. From here, the first thing you need to change, in Global Settings, scroll down till you see Shader Cache Size. Make sure you set that to Unlimited. Especially for this game, you are definitely going to want Unlimited Shader Cache. I did that myself and benefited with like 10, 15 plus FPS just off the rip before doing any of the other things that I'm about to show you. Once you've done that, click Apply, come back to Program Settings. You're going to want to select Arc Raiders. If you pull down this list and it doesn't show up for you, just click Add. Make sure you sort by recently used, and it'll show you Arc Raiders up near the top. Once you have done that, you are going to want to copy these settings. Image scaling off, anisotropic filtering off, gamma correction on, anti-aliasing mode off. Make sure you select your GPU and cut of GPUs. Make sure you set low latency mode to ultra. Then you're going to come down, set your monitor technology to use a fixed refresh rate. Do not use G-Sync. G-Sync tanked my frames. I was getting 75 to about 110 FPS. As soon as I turned this off, not only did half of my micro stutters go away, but I went to about a low average of 90 to 95 and a peak. I was hitting peaks of about 120, 125. So not too bad, like a 30 frame variable, lower in intense situations, higher in like random ass, nobody's around me areas of the map. But let's keep going. So the next thing that you're going to want to change, open GL/GDI compatibility for performance. Set your rendering GPU to your actual GPU. Power management mode, maximum performance. I set highest available for refresh rate. Come down. Texture filtering, anisotropic sample optimization on. Negative LOD bias, clamp. I had this on before, turned it off, got like 10 more frames. I don't know what the fuck it is about this game, but this affects me none in any other game that I ever play, but on this one, it makes a difference. Texture filtering quality, high performance, trilinear optimization off, threaded optimization on. This game will try to force as much CPU usage as it possibly can, but by changing the majority of the other settings we did, it will force more load onto your GPU before trying to fall back onto the CPU. Once you've done that, scroll down and make sure you set vertical sync to off. Once you have all of these settings applied, click Apply in the bottom right corner, close NVIDIA Control Panel, and launch Arc Raiders. All right, now that your game is open, navigate on over to your graphics tab, and we are going to change some stuff. Make sure you have frame regeneration set to off, VSync off, NVIDIA Reflex low latency set to on, have your frame limit set to unlimited. Then you're going to scroll down, set your resolution scaling method to NVIDIA DLSS. I run balanced with CNN. You can run transformer. You'll probably lose about 5 to 10 frames. Same thing with running quality. Running performance versus balanced really, like, doesn't really change too much. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick. The next thing that you're going to want to do is scroll down. Field of view, I just run 80. I'm sure a lot of you run 80 as well, but set it to whatever your sweet number is. RTX global illumination, static. Do not have this on anything other than static, and this goes for like those of you that are on even better computers. Static. You're just killing your GPU by fucking running this shit. I promise you. Then everything else is set to low. Again, if you are having micro stutters and you're getting shitty frames, everything we are doing here is to improve all of that. Fix your stutters as well as just help boost and give you as many frames as possible. If you do all of this and you don't like how the game looks, tweak a little bit of things. Don't change effects. That's really going to fuck your computer. Post-processing, don't change. Shadows, you can up a little bit. View distance, up a little bit. Textures, up a little bit. But otherwise, everything else, keep it on low. So you'll be able to see here, loading in, we're at 128, 160, 174. Standing still right here in practice range, we're at 176. Go on outside where it's rendering a lot more stuff. Obviously, the game doesn't look that good. Like, I mean, that really does not look that fucking good. You know what I mean? But, again, this is to up your frames and get you the best, the least amount of micro stutters as well as the best frame rate as possible. Yeah, so hopefully this helps some of you guys out. Hopefully this advice and can make the game playable for some of you, because I'll tell you what, the first day that I played this game, unplayable. I was so fucking mad. I couldn't do shit. I was in and out of everything, trying to get into the game files, trying to figure things out, do this, do that. Now I can happily say I've got it all sorted. Like, the game doesn't look the worst, but at the same time, it doesn't look the best. However, like, we're running around 160 plus FPS on Arc Raiders, Unreal Engine 5 game on a fucking 6.5-year-old computer, getting 160 to 170 frames. In RAID, it's actually more like 125 to about 140. If I'm getting hit by like a big boy arc, I might drop down to the 110s. But yeah, I mean, like, I couldn't ask for much more. I'm happy as hell. I love this game. W update today. Fuck you trigger nerf users. Or fuck you trigger nade users. Fuck you macro using pieces of shit. We don't need a macro around here to shoot a fucking kettle. That's right, baby. Fuck you. Get good at gaming.